We are going live here. I'll see if I can edit it to clip out some stuff, but we will check it out here.
What do you mean?
We need a sensor delay.
No, I don't think we need a sensor delay.
Do you have your phone? Get your phone, Stace.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're going up here in the VIP group.
It's all really quiet.
I know, I'm just trying to figure out what students.
Are we good?
Hang on.
Oh, I have to.
Okay, so we are live now, ladies. So if anybody needs to run to the loo from this group, you probably should have about a minute ago, but feel free to definitely now. So I'm Jill Fleming with Pampered Chef. I assume because you're in this group, you probably know me, but if we haven't met before, it's okay too. We'll definitely work through getting to know each other as we are allowed to in this weird world. I have with me Meg and Stacy from Cut Cooking. They are local Calgarians. They are absolutely a force to work with. I adore these two. I've been working with them a long time. I met them actually at a cooking show many moons ago, and we all stayed in touch. So I'm going to turn it over to the ladies and let them introduce themselves. Meg, if you want to talk a little bit first, and you can pass it over to Stacy.
Sure. Stacy and I, we met when our kids were in kindergarten. How many years ago? 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So that started with play dates and all that stuff. And then with just hanging out together, we figured we had the same goals and what we wanted to do, some bucket list stuff. And we thought, okay, let's do gluten-free recipes. And we kind of jumped into that 2 years ago. And we do gluten-free recipe development, we do commercial photography, and then we've made gluten-free flour. Do you want to talk about that, Stace? A bit about the flour?
Sure. So we started actually making our own flour when we decided to start our company developing recipes. So I cook gluten-free. Meg is actually gluten-full, we call her. And so she is my perfect tester because I can make things and I will throw them at her and say, does this taste like it should? And so as we started developing these recipes, we discovered, as you all know, that you can't use different brands of gluten-free flours and expect the same end result. Normal flour, yes, you can absolutely probably do that. Your Compliments brand versus your Robin Hood brand, you're probably going to get the same cookie. You're not going to get that with gluten-free. So we really, really wanted our recipes to have the same end result, the same consistency. And so I designed a flour that all of our recipes would be built on, so that we knew if you were going to make this, you would get this result, and we could promise that result if you had used our flour. So yeah, move forward. We started packaging it, and we love selling it to you all. Hopefully you all enjoy it. So.
And I don't know if you guys heard, they've actually given us a coupon code for the week. So you can go onto Amazon or you can go onto their website, Cut Cooking. Is it cutcooking.com?
Yeah.
Honestly, if you're looking for different recipe ideas, like it is absolutely amazing to be able to see what these gals are doing and to kind of look back even on different things. So like when we were doing gingerbread houses one year, like the recipe tasted like my grandma's. And that's like a massive compliment because you couldn't tell the difference that it was gluten-free. And again, gluten-full, we call it.
Yeah. Call it that anyway.
Like I'm not gonna, cut out the things that I don't have allergies to, but I wanted to try it and see how the big differences were. So I'm just gonna cut into this here and we'll keep talking, but what I'm actually doing tonight is the recipe, their beef meatballs off their website. And what I liked about the meatballs is it's really simple because it can incorporate a lot of the stuff that I use actually already with Pampered Chef. Now, you guys know about the mix and chop. This is one of the best tools that we have on the market. This is when you're cooking your ground beef. I don't want to get my hands all dirty because I'm just that person. So I actually use that to mix everything up. So we're taking 1 pound of lean ground beef. We'll take 3 cloves of garlic, 1/4 of a cup of the cut flour. And I'm going to get you guys to explain what kind of that whole process is after. So it's 1/4 of a cup of the flour. I'm probably not adding this in the right way.
I don't think it matters.
You can't do it wrong. Just throw it.
That's the other thing. We are busy moms. Our kids are in things, we're in things, and we all understand that everybody's busy. So we try to make our recipes as simple as literally, usually you can just toss it in. It should work.
Yeah. Even if we make like cookies, we're like, should we do this first? We're like, just put it in and turn the mixer on, and it works out. Making it simple.
Yeah.
That's how I use it too. So, being able to add like certain things, different things, the rest of it. The next I'm taking is actually oats. This is really cool. I like this for a binder. So it's 1/4 of a cup of oats. We're going to put that in there. And then we've got 1 cup of Parmesan cheese. Now I love Parmesan cheese. Love, love, love. Can't get enough of this. Cooper, Dad's calling you. And so if you guys see this awesome cheese grater I'm using, they are not in stock. They haven't been in stock. They won't. We don't even know when they're coming back. Like it's been a nice year of COVID where we can't get cheese graters. But
Why that's such a random tool to be out of stock on.
That's so random. So I'm just grating a cup of Parmesan here, and a little history on Parmesan. If you start reading things, Parmesan Reggiano is actually the best that you can get. There's all different ones, but this is going to be the one that lasts. And we have that awesome Italian market in town. They sell lots of cheeses and stuff too now. So I find that I tend to go there for a lot of things. So with this actual flour blend, it's like I know you girls for being food photographers. What was the whole thing about doing your own blend? Because I know we talked about this off and on over the years.
Go ahead, Meg.
Well, I didn't hear it.
Oh, making flour. Like what got you guys to do, like you guys have always put out your own recipe, but like why did you guys decide to put actually flour out?
Well, we made it, truthfully, we made it for our own use.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had originally shared the recipe, but it's complicated. You have to weigh it. It's not the easiest thing to make. So we had enough people asking, can I just buy this? So we went, how do we make this in a larger scale? So we've done that. We did it in November, it got made. Started selling it in December.
Yeah.
So it came from wanting, we use it. Like we both use, I'm gluten full, but I still use that flour. We use it every day. Do you use it? I use mine almost every day.
Probably. It's amazing how many things you just need a little bit of flour, or you need to, and if you're busy making cookies or muffins or cakes, or, Jill's putting into her meatballs, I love using it as a binder, which is why it's actually in those meatballs, Jill. And we just find it actually makes them a little bit more moist as well. So holds meat a little bit better together too. Works in so many varieties and different ways.
Yeah, and we'll use it to like dredge our meat if we do something, but then we'll use it alone we use it just alone in the Dijon chicken thighs, just alone. We just coat the chicken in flour and fry it, and it's awesome.
Jill will probably agree to this. It gives a certain crispiness that a lot of flours don't. Like I find with some flours, it'll make things almost like soggy or gummy, I guess you could say. And a gluten-free flour does have the tendency to do that too. But when you're frying something that's been dredged or whatever in just the flour, we find it just gives it a little bit more of a texture. So
I was surprised because I'd done something, I can't remember, I may have posted the recipe, and I'm going to post all these recipes in my VIP group too. But yeah, like I was shocked at how well it actually came together. Like nothing, I don't know, it just gave a nice crispiness to it.
Yeah. And also, I mean, if you do have any more questions or you want to look for other recipes or whatever too, Jill had mentioned our Facebook or our website has a recipe blog that has, what do we have? 160 recipes plus. Yeah. So for everything, cookies to main courses, to sauces, to drinks, to dessert, like everything's on there, hey?
Yeah, everything. Yeah, it's all gluten-free, and it doesn't, yeah, it's all gluten-free. Some stuff doesn't have flour. Some stuff is naturally gluten-free, but we still eat that.
Yeah, and that's what I was actually surprised about. You know, like you guys, honestly, you guys do so much in your kitchen with this and so many different things. And I know like you guys also have the love of Pampered Chef because you're using your stoneware and your scoops, the rest of it.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to have scoops. This is a two tablespoon scoop. This is our medium size. And I'm just taking them and I'm going to actually make the round meatballs and drop it onto our large bar pan. And that's going to go in the oven. And I think it was 20 minutes.
Sounds right. Honey, I can look. I want to say 20 minutes.
I don't remember.
Let's go with 20. I'll let you know if that's wrong.
Give it a little shake around.
I'd agree though. I love the scoop. They are phenomenal. We do like the Pampered Chef scoops. They're pretty awesome.
I forgot to put the
Our bar pan's a lot darker though, we were saying to Jill.
You should show it. Is it handy?
I do.
No.
Want to see our bar pan?
No. And my pizza stone is like darker than my bar pan.
For anything other than pizza, or you use it for everything?
Everything, all the things. That's what mine looks like too.
And it's literally, look, I think you can see the Pampered Chef on it. Ooh, maybe not. But it is dark. It is like almost black. We do love the bar pans.
That's
great. It's great pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, years, and I think Meg, that's how we actually met. You bought a bar pen.
Yeah. And then I on Christmas Eve, like 3 years ago, I broke my big bar pan. I cried. I'm not that, I admit it. Christmas Eve, because I put it on the top. I think I put it on the element. Like my stove was hot and I put it on. Don't do that. I put it on and I didn't know it was hot and it snapped. So did I come like on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and I got a new bar pan? Cause like I don't know to do a thing without it.
I don't know how to. That's where you need the rock crock. We can sell for you, Jill. The black one, the one that you can put on. We put on our barbecue and our Yeah,
it's one of my favorite ones for using it for those things too.
No, they're awesome.
We've never. You can put it over the fire too, can't you? I've never done it on a campfire before.
Can you put it on the fire?
Yeah, I think you can.
You don't want it touching, like the fire touching the actual product.
That's okay. We can put it over the simmer.
Yeah. No, totally. So, and I forgot to actually put in the bacon. So it's in now. We're good.
Okay. Woo!
I was like, you need the bacon.
Alcohol.
But yeah, I'm honestly impressed. Like Cooper loves meatballs, so it's like go to town and just start doing these, and I'll bake them up and we've got them. And then what else we have on for the menus? We're gonna do the pickle spears. So it's coated pickle. Okay, like pub food. What is that? We don't even remember. We don't go it with anybody anymore. Say anything. So this is a recipe for the air fryer. They will be coming back to the public in May or June. They were just a tad popular this year, so we sold out of 60,000 units in January. Wow, absolutely.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
Nuts. So with you girls, like talk about the flour blend, because there's a bunch of different ones, and somebody asked me about a certain ingredient, and yours didn't have it. Like the texture of it is so light and fluffy.
You know what? We when we made our flour blend, something we actually really took into consideration were a lot of different allergens. So I actually sit on the executive board of the Celiac Association, and so I'm well aware of a lot of times there's lots of different contraindications of gluten allergies with dairy allergies and soy allergies and all sorts of different ones. And so when we made flour, we were very cognizant of not putting in a lot of those other allergens and making sure that it also ticked the boxes of being dairy-free and gluten-free and nut-free and wheat-free and corn-free. What else I can't remember. Because there's so many times when you look at gluten-free flours that they're either then made with corn, or maybe they have coconut in them, or that they have dairy skim milk powder in them. And so there was, we were very careful to make sure that we made something that everybody could kind of use and feel safe with having in their kitchen.
Yeah.
So
where can you find this flour?
Oh, where can we buy it?
ooh,
Amazon.
Yep.
Amazon.ca and .com.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
if you're in Canada, you can't find it on .com. So that's a technical computer IT thing. You have to be in the States to buy from .com.
Really?
But yes. The things you learn.
Yeah.
.com, .ca.
T. Jackson sells it in Cochrane.
Our little Marine.
Yeah.
She's on Main Street there. She sells it. She's got a beautiful little shop.
Yeah,
Mhm.
awesome.
And then if we move, well, we could go west. We're in Canmore at Rusticana. They are a great local grocery store that, they're starting to really focus on local products.
Yeah, and they have a good little gluten-free section too, of baking and stuff from beautiful.
So easy.
Love it.
We're in Carstairs at the pantry.
Same thing, lots of local products. Then we can move towards the south. We are in Lakeview Bakery. So they're gluten-free bakery. They actually have, which is kind of cool, you can pick up a bag of our flour, and then you can go also and grab a cookie while you're there. They have a full gluten-free dedicated bakery. So for all of you wondering if Lakeview is actually gluten-free, they have a separate location that they do their gluten-free products out of.
Really?
Yeah. Where else are we? Let's keep heading south.
We're at Bite Grocer in Inglewood.
And
Prairie Farms in Willow Park.
Right.
Keep going. Simply for Life
in Mahogany. Let's go Calgary. We're out in BC at the Trading Post in Vermeer.
Yes, we got into a BC. That's great.
We're heading out there. So the Calgarians going to Fairmont and Invermere in the summer, you can buy our flour there now, which is kind of cool. I'm feeling like we're forgetting something. Am I allowed to cheat? Where else are we?
You can cheat. Look on your phone.
Now I don't know if Vicks is gluten free. Like again, I
Totally is. All good.
Is it?
Fine.
Yeah.
We could be ambassadors for Bix with the amount of pickles that we eat between our two families.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Meg, this is why we're on Coco. So Coco there, head there, grab some amazing chocolate.
Yes, they're online. Yes.
And also online, you can buy our flour now. So they've also been starting to share a lot of our recipes on their own blog. And so they've had requests as well for people to come and purchase our flour and their chocolate to make the recipes. So if you've never tried Coco, you need to have their chocolate.
It's the best.
Where is it?
So they have a few stores throughout Calgary.
Yeah, and in Vancouver.
They're amazing. Honestly, if you have not tried their chocolate, Meg and I were laughing. We've become kind of chocolate snobs when we make things with certain chocolate, and if it's not Coco, it doesn't always taste the same. Oh, look at the cat.
He's checking out the flour.
Flour.
I can't control him. Okay.
No, it's all good.
Did he whisk him back?
What's that one?
It came back. It's tiny.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get it in your kitchen.
Okay.
That's fair. You know what? While we're chatting too, if anybody has any questions for Meg or I, please shoot us a text or in the chat box. Just let us know your question or let us know. We'd love to help answer anything that you maybe are wondering about anything really gluten-free.
Meg, do you want to pop over to that Facebook group where we were actually supposed to have the event? Of course, Facebook likes to have fun with it. And just maybe put a post there that we're over here. They can
You're
check.
asking me to do the Facebook technology?
What's a Facebook, Jill?
That is, I'm like, I'm on the thing.
Okay, I'm going to look. Here we go.
They're a team because we support each other.
Right. Maybe we should talk about that actually, Meg. We should talk about what happened because it was very sad this past week. Oh, just a sec. On our Instagram. So
Yeah.
if you've been following us on Instagram,
Don't anymore.
kind of hacked. Well, we did fully get hacked. So maybe we'll come back. We're hoping to come back. But for right now, we're not there.
We're on Facebook all the way.
Yeah, totally. We love our Facebook. So we're going to head over to Facebook more. Jill, I'm trying.
If you go into that event that we had set up,
Yeah.
and then just let them know that we're live over here, but they can ask any questions on the live feed.
Sure.
All of our spices and rubs are gluten-free.
What are you putting in there?
This is the garlic rub. I know yours calls for garlic salt,
No, it doesn't matter.
garlic powder. I'm doing the PC one because I like garlic.
Yeah, so do we. Stacy and I also, we're what you'd consider loose measurers. So we've learned that as you have to make recipes for other people to read, you actually need to give people a number. So sometimes that's a challenge, and we're like, just put it in, and we're like, oh, okay, yes, we should specify. But I'm sure 90% of our recipes could say ish after everything.
Okay, and that's my kind of cooking. So anybody that knows, if caught it this week, I hate baking, actually hate. And it was like 3 tries to get these blind freaking no bake cookies, and I finally nailed it. But like, I don't like this like exact measurements. It makes me crazy. I'm not good at
Some
it.
people are the opposite, and if they don't have an exact measurement, it like stresses them out.
Yeah.
True. I
Okay,
think we all know people like that. It's okay.
shout out to Pico Man. I am not gluten-free. This is the best panko on the
They
market.
for sure are. We buy them, we choose those over glutinous ones.
Yeah, it's crispy and it's big and it's, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the best on the market. And I found while you're ordering your cut cooking flour with a $3 coupon code this week, you can get this as an add-on. Are you guys ready for this? For under $3 a box on Amazon.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay, Stacy, quiz time. What's our coupon code this week?
Cut flour, all capitals across
Okay.
the map. Put
Good.
that in. You can save $3 directly from us. We can talk much about that, or on Amazon. Why don't you talk about that? Why don't you talk about our direct?
So on our website, we have a Shopify site page on our website. If you live in Calgary or Cochrane and buy 2 bags, it's free delivery. And we'll get it to you within a couple of days of ordering. And with capital cut flour, all one word, you save $3 this week.
Per bag.
Yeah, great. And on Amazon too. Does that coupon code apply on Amazon?
Yeah, it sure does.
Okay.
Amazon.ca though. So sorry, friends of the state. Not on this one, but we'll catch you next time.
Yeah.
I just want to give a shout out to anybody that's on here right now. We have Carol, we have Elizabeth Hancock, Karen Moffat. I'm sure there's a few others, but only the ones that commented. Oh, what's that? We have a giveaway. So how the giveaway? Okay. Send me the secret word, which is, Megan, what's the secret word?
No one told me the secret word.
Cut flour. All capitals. Did I win?
Yeah, Stacy wins. That's not it? Oh.
Word.
Oh.
Flour to enter to win. I'm going to draw for somebody for a bag of cut flour and a $100 gift card from me, okay? But you have to send me the secret word, and it has to be sent to me in my inbox no later than Monday at 9 p.m., okay? So anybody that's popping on here. Okay, so this is for fall.
Like, what is it?
Do we get to answer?
Okay, so air fried pickles, oh my word. Okay, so what I've done is I've taken Vic's pickles, which we've learned are, you guys pretty much have shares in them now. Hot flour, you just hot flour.
That and bacon.
So this is the secret password. Did you say hot flour or cut flour?
Cut flour.
Okay, I'm talking hot flour.
Cut, C-U-T.
Seed. See? Seed.
Hot flour.
So in the batter, you can do this up ahead of time. I have 1 egg beaten well. You've got 1/4 of a cup, or sorry, 1/4 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon of milk-ish, 1 teaspoon of paprika. We have a teaspoon of salt. We have 1/4 of a cup of cut flour, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. I use garlic rub, and a teaspoon of lemon pepper, which is compliments of Pampered Chef. And if you're joining us tonight, I'm also going to offer 10% off all orders until Monday night at the same time too. And then we have 2 cups of the panko breadcrumbs. So I'm using our coating trays here, and you can see, like, I don't know if you guys can see the texture. Like it's chunky. Like normal panko is great, but this is chunky. This is like magic. So I'm going to be leaning these. I'm going to be putting these in our air fryer. We do 4 minutes on one side. We're going to flip the trays. Do we actually flip the pickle too?
Did we flip the pickle? I think
I like flip the pickle. I flip it.
yeah.
Okay.
I like getting asked the quiz on what we did. I'm like, yeah.
I kind of want to eat fried pickles. I wish we could cook together. They're looking pretty good there.
There's the magic of TV where Jill passes the tray.
Yeah, Jill, can you work on that? Let's do that together next time.
Yeah.
Totally. I'm all over that.
Here she goes.
I like the coating trays. Is that a new thing? Pampered Chef thing?
In this season, yeah, and they've got these cute little tongs that go with them. They're a set of 3. So again, you know, most people would probably do this in the more fashionable sets of like nice coating, but I just get in there. I just commented how I don't like my hands dirty for meat, but I'll get it for.
Listen, so try to do that and then take pictures of it that look half decent. Like it's like we have like these massive mitts of full of goop every time Hastings. It's like
That's about right.
I'm sure like you're supposed to use like one hand for the flour bin and the other hand for the milk bin, and you never cross we just go right in there.
You just hope that your camera doesn't have breadcrumbs all over it by the time you're done.
Yeah, we just go for it.
Oh my God, these are so good. And I was trying to keep Cooper up, but he was just getting too tired. Because I haven't, I'm going to end up eating this all by myself. Anybody that's in Cochrane, feel free to come by and I'll put some food out. Okay, so
picked the second day too. They were good leftover too. Did you have leftover ones?
Well, yeah, and you know what? Let's talk about the reheat, because Jill's reheat on the air fryer is awesome for the fried pickles. Just pop them back in, reheat for like the 5 minutes or whatever. They're super.
Seriously?
Yes, and then they're still crispy.
Pickles for breakfast.
Yes.
Yep. Honestly.
It's like lost pickles in here.
Don't sacrifice the pickle.
Yeah.
Be good to the So what's the plan coming up then for you guys? Anything on the go? Do you guys have are you guys still doing lots of recipes in the kitchen and stuff? I know you guys have been working together under masks.
Yes, we have been. It's super challenging, but we're figuring it out. So super exciting. So we're still sharing stuff on the blog, and we're still doing recipes and releasing that stuff. But we are also tucking a couple recipes away for more mini books. We're gonna start publishing more mini books. So we have a Christmas one with 18 recipes in it for Christmas baking, like holiday baking. And we have one coming out in May. First week of May, we're going to release a new cookbook for summer grilling.
And what kind of things can you expect in it?
What can we tell you? A bunch of burgers.
Yep.
Every kind of burger. Vegetarian, bean, mushroom. Then there's chicken and turkey and what else? Beef.
There's,
Every kind of burger.
yeah, I'm trying to think of which one. Did we do the cheese stuff ones in there?
The blue cheese stuff burgers. Yeah, they're in there.
Yeah,
And
they're in there.
then we are making aiolis, and we're gonna make relish, and we're gonna make mango salsa.
And pesto
Yes.
and
we have
dessert.
desserts.
Oh, look at the
Beautiful.
pickle. Yeah, I wish those were going in my air fryer. But yeah, we have a few mini series coming up, so that's kind of fun. And those recipes, moving forward in our mini series book, will actually not be on our blog. So that's kind of a fun thing. So
That's good to hear. So there's
Yeah.
exclusives.
totally.
We'll have a
You know
fall.
what? We're curious for anybody watching. What is something that you would love to have more recipes for? We're always curious of like, what do people want? What do people want to cook or bake or
Dessert ideas.
if you have an idea, type it in the chat box. Let us know.
We'll cook it. We love it.
Yeah.
Because we literally, when we get together and plan, we go, well, what do we want for supper? Like, what do we cook? And we make it. There's not the hidden stuff. Or if it like looks cool or we want to try something, we just do it. So
Well,
if you have a suggestion, we'll just do it.
The different things like the epic sauce I was just kind of showing at the camera here. So I was curious if you can make that ahead of time, but it's a white dip or white sauce. And it's super easy. Like this is something you can even just put over your pasta. Like Parker would go nuts over that. Butter, garlic, gluten-free chicken broth. We've got full cream, okay, so your full fat whipping cream, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese, and cut flour and cold water. So you are going to make everything together and then add the flour and the water obviously together to thicken it. And again, it just came together so nice that it's not clumpy at all, and then I'll heat it up as I need it. But we've got meatballs going here. And
you can for sure make it ahead of time.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law tested that for us.
what's the
She asked us to try it. And then have you frozen it too? Have you frozen it before? We never have leftover of that, so I can't say we've ever frozen it.
I have frozen it. You can freeze it, but you have to add a little bit of whipping cream or milk or something again, just when you're thawing it. But it's beautiful. Yeah, it's really good actually. Or it stores in the fridge. We've done that.
Yeah.
Or if you dump it over pasta or something, if you're reheating your pasta, again, just add a little bit of milk and it just is instantly creamy again. And
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Elizabeth Hancock says recipes for dinner buns and bread and sweetbread recipes.
I love it. We're on it.
And they will follow through with these girls are amazing at what they're doing. It's so good.
Sorry, Jill, I didn't hear you there.
She just said we're amazing. It's okay.
Amazing.
You can say it again. Like, keep saying it. It's okay.
Does anybody else? Yeah.
What is that shape container you have? Why is it so oblong?
These are, oh my goodness. You guys know our obsession? My whole pantry is done.
Yes, I do know. Your pantry is beautiful.
And then it gets better. And then your best friend has a sticker company and she makes these tools.
Hey, that's so cute.
But yeah, like everything's done. Like I stack everything in my pantry.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
It makes me happy.
Love it.
So the
I will
next
not
one,
show you my pantry.
no, this, trust me, it still gets dirty. It's not ever perfect. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is waffles. I'm using the one from the Pampered Chef book. You guys know my love of waffles. I cannot get enough of waffles. I use everything from my girl Lanny Ray that's out here in Cochrane to we have a new waffle and pancake mix to obviously the girls kept cooking. I like this recipe. Parker likes it. We know that's a win-win for a 4-year-old if they're eating it. And again, this comes with our new grilling griddle, which I'm going to show you guys in a second. I'll bring it over here and cook on it. but I'm just mixing up all the different goodies. So we've got 1 cup of flour, which I am using the cut cooking flour. And then we are going to go with, what else can I here? 1/4 cup of cornstarch, which is a lot, but you guys know when you're cooking with cornstarch, it gives a really good crisp to it. So this should actually be knock them out of the park for crispy because we've got the cut flour in here. And then of course, a lot of cornstarch. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I've got my adjustable little measuring spoons here. There's 2 different sizes. There's a tablespoon size and this is the teaspoon. And what I love about these guys, when I'm doing all sorts of different baking, I don't have to worry about finding measuring spoons. I kind of have them all over and I know which ones those are. And then we're going to put salt in there. And we're going to give that a little whisk.
Pickles. I hear the pickles.
Oh, Jill, I have a question for you. With the meatballs, we need to probably
Give them a toss.
toss them.
You want me to toss the meat?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's bacon in there. Let's talk about bacon. Bacon's a funny one Meg and I always laugh about with gluten-free. Because did you know that bacon can have gluten in it? Meg was like,
yeah,
couldn't believe that when we started baking.
I know.
Cooking.
It's hard to find a brand that doesn't have gluten in it. Like you have your go-to one. I'm not going to pronounce the name because it's embarrassing. I don't know what it is. But like a lot of them have gluten in it.
What is
That's true.
What has a lot of gluten?
Bacon.
Really?
Bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That package of bacon that you put in has gluten in it.
Why?
It's a filler.
It can be a filler. It can be used as like a spice, or a lot of times like a smoke ingredient will have gluten in it. They'll smoke it. So unfortunately, check your like lots of processed meats and stuff too.
I never knew that.
Yeah. It's funny when you go out to a restaurant or something and you ask them if there's gluten in the bacon. They look at you like you have 10 heads.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
Those smell so good.
Cat's gonna knock my water bottle over.
I think it's funny that the cat is
Like,
on.
nobody's around to help her food
I
tonight.
know, because it's like bedtime for the cat. So he's like, why aren't you having your evening nap?
Okay, so for the next thing for the waffles, use buttermilk, please. It gives you the best, fluffiest, most amazing waffle. What do you guys recommend for dipping sauce for the pickles?
Oh. We have so many on our blog.
Blue cheese dressing is great. Our Caesar salad dressing is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's super simple. I like the Thai one's really good, the peanut Thai. Even our cucumber dill sauce, that'd be super on the pickles.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Trying to think what else.
Do we have a ranch dressing recipe on the blog? Because we can add that on there. That'd be a good one.
I think we do.
I don't think
It
we
was
do.
like a ranch dressing.
I have
Make a ranch. You know what? A lot of those would be really good though. What was that when we made? It was a yellow
sauce.
We have a few sauces. You got to check out the sauces section and our
on the French fries. It was like a red pepper.
Yes.
Hummus.
Okay. Thank you. That would be super on those pickles.
That would be.
So I had to laugh. Elizabeth was commenting that I can keep up with like cooking and talking the rest of it. We forget that we've got all these little ones in our families, that there's always like so much going on. But all the recipes printed in front of me, so I'm just reading off everything quick just to keep on top of it.
I know. Jill, you're doing an awesome job there.
I just wish
we'll tell you if we see smoke coming from the oven.
I took the meatballs out, so we're good.
There you go.
Okay.
I just want to flip these racks around. Oops. I'm so glad to hear that these can be reheated.
Yeah. And they're just as crispy, like they're phenomenal.
That's got to be the panko.
What else can we do? What else can we do? We've never tried like, like when people do like deep fried Snickers and stuff.
Like the deep fried Oreos, the gluten-free Oreos. We're gonna deep fry them.
Panko and Oreo, or is that nasty?
That's nasty. Oh, I don't know. What do they do with the Stampede? Do they?
It was like a pastry.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh,
We did the cauliflower bites in the air fryer, and they were super.
chickpeas too are so easy with the rotisserie basket.
Yeah. So there's so many things.
Okay, go for griddle.
Here we go. I'm
Okay.
excited.
Pampered Chef, every time they bring out something crazy like this, I go, oh, what's that about? Because again, it was just this monstrosity of another item, okay? So the whole thing behind this is essentially another appliance, okay? So with this, you can set it up with your waffle plates. The plates all come out. You can put these in your dishwasher. There's interchangeable plates, where these plates here, they're the flat for making it a griddle. And then there's the two plates that you can make it a grill, so you can see the grill lines in it. And it's neat because you can essentially use it as a press, or you can take and lower it completely flat, so you've got two cooking surface sides on it, or you can take and actually cover it. So the top here, there's a button on it that you can take and actually raise it up. So then the whole unit will actually cover, so you've got heat from the top and bottom. Like, how crazy is that? So it's like this multi-appliance, but what I was so excited about is because of the waffle plates. Like, I love waffles.
Yeah, they're huge plates. They make huge waffles.
But they're so big. Like, I was actually shocked at the size of the waffles that they make, and you get about 10 waffles out of a mix. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the griddle setting. So there's a custom. So if you're doing, say, like pizza dough or something, you can actually make pizzas in here. You can do your sear. So that's going to be your really high heat. The panko bread comes. It's actually the Kiko Man, Liz.
I typed it in there for you. Sorry, Elizabeth. It took a minute there to see that.
Panini press. You can open it as a grill or a griddle, and then obviously a keep warm function. So if you want to do different things that are doing, oh my goodness, like say maybe you're doing your steaks or something, right? Like you can do that real flash, sear on here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually heating it up. It takes about 2 minutes. And I've done the liquid into the, obviously, smaller one, and we're going to pour it all in here. I just want to know who's coming to do my dishes tonight.
The Pampered Chef dishwasher.
Yeah, what's that? Is that a thing?
We're gonna start appliances, major appliances.
Can you put those waffle griddle, the plates, in the dishwasher?
You sure can.
That's a bonus.
Yeah, they're dishwasher safe. Little tip for buttermilk, I like to buy it big, and what I'll actually do with it is I'll put it in 1 cup bags and I'll freeze it. So then I always have it on hand. Now, with our altitude here, I find that the recipes, you usually need about double the liquid for any of the Pampered Chef ones, because they design them in Chicago and everything is really, really thick otherwise. Okay, that's good. So pickles are done. I'm just going to leave them in there to stay warm so I can eat them. And then, like I said, if anybody's in Cochrane and they want to come out and have a pickle, come on, see me for a pickle.
It just smells good in there.
Pickles on the doorstep.
Pickles at your convenience.
That's right.
Yeah. So other than that, like, it's been a lot of fun working with you girls over the years. Like, we've got a lot of things going on. We've done everything from gingerbread houses to doing, I'm trying to think what we did in the summer there. It was like all the breakfast stuff. I think we did the waffle sticks, and we had, yeah.
We did waffle sticks. Yeah, we did that cheese blends. We did a bunch of stuff. And then we did the air fryer stuff.
So good. The churros. Do you have the churros?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did.
The churros are so good from the air fryer. They're phenomenal.
then putting them in sugar and stuff after. So
Yeah. My gluten-free tasting partners here, glutenful,
yes,
will love them. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that was a big thing with us. You know what, my son also has celiac disease. And so something that I think became really eminent to me was when he started going to school and going to friends' houses and going to birthday parties and having fun lunch days and fun snack days. And a lot of what we put on our blog for those fun treats are coming from them. And so, you know, when they have pretzel day at school, I'm like, he needs a pretzel. And so I'll make a pretzel. Or, you know, it's a lot of those kind of things. And so, yeah, when you're just talking about like the little kids and the waffle sticks and the, you know, we love to find those things for the kids and the churros. We made, you know, his whole hockey team churros. So it's, you know,
it's so fun when they can like be included in that stuff. Cause I know with like our preschool and stuff, like it's nut free, like there's so many exclusions on it. But the thing is they make it inclusive, right? So it's not a big deal to anybody. They just say like nobody has that, which I so appreciate because we don't have the allergies. But the thing is a lot of my kids' best friends do, you know, and I look at Amy's little guys like, oh my word, like, you know, dairy and, you know, nut and the rest of it. So it's stuff that we always want to make sure that, you know, the recipes jive on.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing for us too, to be included.
So
And even birthday parties and stuff, like you need to be able to have chocolate cake and options, right?
Yeah.
okay, so this is about 2 minutes to heat up. It's almost done. What's going to happen with this is I'm going to drop essentially 2 scoops into waffle pans. It's about a minute to cook. And there is so much baking soda and powder in here that the whole thing just keeps growing. So I'm going to just liquefy it a little bit. If you are curious about this grill and griddle, there's a couple different ways to get it. You can obviously host your own show. You can join as a consultant and actually earn this guy, which is absolutely nuts. When you join for $49 this month, you can get this when you hit your first week roll for free, like, and the quick cooker and the egg cooker and all these different things. So Pampered Chef has gone absolutely crazy. Okay, so you can see steam coming off this guy like these. This is not your average waffle press. Like this is 350 degrees. Like it is like a stove top. So I'm just going to take, I'm using our kitchen spritzer, I'm spraying it with oil. And then I'm going to take our big scoop and carefully not to touch this. And I essentially just take, it's like 6 tablespoons. And I drop it in there. And then I'm going to press that down and I can put that on the timer.
I can see the steam.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can put your timer on here and you can just smell that vanilla. So it's just it's such a nice treat for the kids. And again, I'll take and I'll do batch cooking. So I'll put these on our cooling racks and I'll let them sit until they're fully cooled off, and then I freeze them and I put parchment paper between them. And then tomorrow morning, once they're frozen, if you want waffles, I take them out and I put them in the air fryer for 1 minute.
Oh, nice.
We toast them because they're so big, like they're huge waffles. So I'll just wait for this guy to cook here, and then we will be signing out for the night. But again, like I said, we've got a giveaway that will be on until Monday at 9. We're going to be putting the video onto our Instagram sites. Obviously mine right now, but hopefully you girls get some answers back, because that's a little nutty that you don't have your Instagram being hacked. Like that's so crazy. But
Yeah.
in the meantime, how does everybody find you guys? They can get you on Facebook. What is your Facebook?
Cut Cooking on Facebook, and cutcooking.com is our website.
Perfect. We'll have some new additions coming up. You said like for the spring and stuff. That mini cookbook, when is that coming out?
May, first week in May.
Sweet.
So it'll be all summer grilling. It'll be fun.
Yeah, and we'll have that on that'll be on Amazon as well. You can buy it on for your Kindle.
Or you can also buy a print copy.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people say they wanted a print copy, so we made it print-able. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Able to print. So you can have a printed copy that will be mailed to you.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait. Stay tuned, guys. I will post the links for the Facebook. We will put the website down there. I'll put the recipes up, and we'll continue on. So Thank you so much, ladies. What a fun night. I cannot wait to do this with you again. Hopefully next time it's in person.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you, Jill, for having us on.
perfect. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Okay,
Bye.
Bye.